When you think of Consumers Energy, you might think of the power you need to heat or cool your home or business. You might not think of electric vehicles, but as Consumers continues to give back to the communities they serve, EVs are part of that picture. And joining us from Consumers Energy is Brian Wheeler to tell us more. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Oh, thanks for being here. We understand that you, as a company, have given electric vehicles to numerous organizations in the area. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, absolutely. You think about this really is the giving season. So Consumers Energy is doing some giving as well. We do a lot of work with electric vehicles. We're really excited about powering that transformation here in Michigan. And part of that is that we are giving away or helping 5 organizations across the state to get their own electric vehicles. In this case, we're talking about groups like the Greater Grand Rapids NAACP, Messiah Baptist Church in Grand Rapids, where Consumers Energy is providing the dollars and the expertise to help them get their own electric vehicles and really get that experience out there for more people to experience.
And so a church, Messiah Baptist, is receiving one of these. Do you know how they're going to plan to use these? Is there some type of litmus test for if you get one or not?
Well, being interested for starters is important, right? You have to have a vision for it. But we're working with different organizations, the Ionia Dial-A-Ride, the Midland Dial-A-Ride. So clearly they're getting vehicles that are going to be transporting people to appointments and other needs in the community. Similarly, Messiah Baptist will also, they provide a lot of services to community members, a lot of outreach. And so this is going to have a real practical, everyday impact. The idea is that people, of course, are buying electric vehicles more than ever before. We at Consumers Energy are providing rebates to help you with your charging, to help make that experience an easy, a convenient one. But in some cases, some of our nonprofit friends may not be first in line for that. So we have some dollars, we have some expertise. We want to get that experience out there for people to have.
As I mentioned in the top, people associate you with, providing that power for homes and businesses.
Right.
What brought you to the electric vehicles?
Yeah, absolutely. So Consumers Energy, I'll just make it clear, we don't make electric vehicles, we don't sell them, but we know more and more people are buying them. In fact, the number of EVs here in Michigan has about tripled in the last 3 years. More and more people are seeing the benefits, not just for the environment, but really in terms of that everyday experience, it being affordable, it being convenient. What we try to do is make that transition as easy as possible. So, for example, if you want to buy an electric vehicle, you're going to put a charger at your home driveway probably. We're going to give you a rebate to help keep that cost down and get you on the right pricing so that it's as affordable, as low cost as it can be.
And what the interest to EV or just electrification in general, is that where Consumers Energy is headed?
Yeah, exactly. You think about, there's still a novelty for a lot of people. Most of us, our vehicles still burn gasoline. That's fine. But we're looking, by the time 2030 comes around, the end of the decade, there could be as many as 1 million electric vehicles in the communities we serve across the state. That's a big number, so there's a lot to do. We're helping get the charging stations in place for your home, for your business, or for when you're on the road across the state. We're trying to see all the options and all the opportunities to do what we can to help provide the answers for your EV experience.
Now, I'm sure there's somebody watching this who's like, we have an organization.
Yeah.
we might be interested in an EV. How do these partnerships come about?
Absolutely. We're not done by a long stretch. Consumers Energy is going to be active in promoting electric vehicles. For starters, wherever you are, go to consumersenergy.com/EV for electric vehicles, and you can learn about what the programs, the offerings that we have. We will be working with more organizations, for-profit businesses, nonprofits, churches, NAACP, everything under the sun. EVs come in all shapes and sizes, and we're excited to be part of that transition.
And I'm sure that anybody who's thinking about purchasing an EV, myself included, is going to be interested in what those rebates look like. Will there be information about what that looks like? Because there's a lot of numbers to crunch before you dive into that.
These aren't easy decisions. A lot of us, we buy those vehicles and we keep them for 10, 12, 14 years, whatever. Go to consumersenergy.com/EV to start to poke around, learn about what we can do. We also have an advisor program where we actually can connect you with experts from Consumers Energy. We can answer your questions and help you make that change.
Brian, thank you so much for the time and for what you as a company are doing, giving back to the community like Messiah Baptist Church. Hey, you want to learn more? As you heard, consumersenergy.com/EV, or there's always the toll-free number, 1-800-477-5050. We'll be right back.